Hong Kong and Shanghai Banking Corporation (HSBC) on Tuesday reported a net loss of $4.2 billion for the fourth quarter of 2016 that singled it to its battered bottom line from a $2.4 billion write-down of the value of its private banking business in Europe. HSBC's fourth quarter results also suffered from lower revenue and higher costs than the same period a year earlier, when it posted a net loss of $1.3 billion, as their shares were trading down around 5% in Hong Kong after it published the earnings reports. HSBC has been cutting tens of thousands of jobs in recent years as it tries to overhaul its sprawling businesses to keep up with changes in the global economy, as they sold off its operations to Brazil last year. However, the bank was also facing uncertainty arising from the political shocks last year of Britain's vote to leave the European Union and Donald Trump's victory in the U.S. presidential election. HSBC, Britain's largest bank, has already said it could move about 1,000 jobs from London to Paris to deal with the repercussions of Brexit. Stories from other African countries. The Institute of Justice and Reconciliation has condemned a planned march against immigrants and a recent outbreak of xenophobic violence in certain parts of the country. The Institute says on Tuesday that the march is planned for February 24th. However, it is not clear who has planned it. IGRO has called upon the authorities to remain vigilant with regards to the planned events of Friday and to prevent a repeat of xenophobic violence. The Institute says the government should take the necessary steps to protect foreign nationals as violence broke out in Pretoria West as community members vowed to rid the area of drugs and prostitution on Saturday. Armed police monitored the situation while residents, some armed with sticks and rods, roamed the streets. At least 10 houses suspected of belonging to drug lords and brothel owners were set alight during a protest in Rostenville last week. The Institute says between 2008 and 2016, South Africa witnessed unprecedented levels of violence against foreign nationals, which resulted in the loss of lives and destruction of property and an overall collapse of trust within communities across the country. Kenya's electoral body on Tuesday announced it had registered 3.78 million new voters in the just concluded voter listing exercise. The Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission (IEBC) chairman Wafula Chebukati said the target of 62% has been achieved since the final phase of mass voter registration exercise kicked off in mid-January. Chairman Chebukati says the electoral body has so far registered 135 diaspora voters in 5 African countries of Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi, and South Africa. He added that registration of voters in prisons would begin on Wednesday in 118 prison facilities, targeting 5,952 convicts and 2,246 suspects in remand. Kenya's major political parties are mobilizing their supporters to participate in the final voter registration exercise ahead of August polls. But President Uhuru Kenyatta and its rivals in the opposition crisscrossed the countries as they led nationwide campaigns to encourage supporters to acquire to register ahead of the August 8th general election. We'll go on a short break. More news when we return.